I wanted to take some time this morning. I was going to write a letter, but I decided to make a video instead to tell you how grateful I am. First and foremost, yesterday and this past week being back at the studio has been so nice. Tuesday night's class was great. Thursday, the sound healing. Saturday morning was beautiful with the yoga and meditation of the root chakra. So that's a couple things. So Tuesday nights is the 6-week series, yoga and meditation, different forms of meditation. Last week we did a practice, deconstructed sun salutations and a loving kindness meditation. I talked a little bit about meditation. So I'm getting the videos together to also have the series, every series that I do be available via our website. And then Saturday, sound healing Thursdays, sound healing and meditation Thursdays 12 to 1. That's been going on for a little while. And I'm adding to the instruments. So I'm excited to get the new 2 drums that I got that should be coming in soon. And then Saturday morning is a chakra series. So it's the first week. And you can jump in on these series anytime. I mean, obviously, I would love for you to attend the whole thing to get the full benefit. But if you can't, you can jump in anytime and still benefit from it. So Saturday started the first of a 7-week chakra, yoga and chakra series. We did the root chakra. And we had 20 people in that class. That just brightened my day. It was wonderful to see everyone. 16 in studio, 4 on Zoom. And I hope that just continues to be a trend in all of our classes. We have a teacher meeting on Tuesday night, so I'm going to talk to them about a few things, introducing some new ideas. The School of Joy. The School of Joy, having it be more of a full rounded learning experience through joy. So that again continues to unfold. And but anyway, so full of gratitude coming back to teaching. And a little on a personal note, try to make my story as brief as possible, but a more personal note, going through a divorce. I heard from everyone that it takes 4 or 5 years, and I was like, no way, because I was already in a relationship that was pretty much felt like it was over for a long time. And but now coming out of or coming into teaching again, and even the process of that rebirth of the studio after going through a divorce from almost 5 years ago now, to really working to keep my heart open. That was always my biggest point of focus and prayer and meditation, is just keep it open. Keep it open. No matter how many times it's been broken, just keep it open, because I knew, I could feel it in my soul. I know that love is what we are. It's what exists in the world. And I, really strongly believe in partnership for me personally. And I kept my heart open despite some really difficult times. And obviously I met Josh, and we had Jules, and we went through COVID together, and we opened a business, and we got married, and life is just really, really beautiful. But this thing inside of me, that has brought me back into the studio in a different way, is it feels so nice to have that space again, to have that bandwidth in my mind, to have that motivation in my heart, and have it be real. It's not forced, it's pushing me. It just feels perfect. And again, just grateful for all of our Joy family. It's amazing. Our wonderful teachers and practitioners and students and clients and everyone that continues to show up at Joy. And I can just feel the building of community. And so I'm just excited. I just wanted to share that with you. This feeling, And I'm sure many of you can relate to going through a difficult time and then, thinking, knowing like you're okay as you go through it. Obviously, there's ups and downs and all arounds, and sometimes you don't feel like yourself and whatever, how things unfold. But when you get through it and you can actually look back is when like the light bulbs go off to recognize like exactly the gift that it was and where you are now. And this, you've healed to a certain point where you can look back and say, yeah, I really was going through a hard time. I was going through something, and I had limited capacity to deal with a lot of other things. I had to just deal with, the most important things in my life. And now, once you get to that point in your healing and in the process and time going by, you just start to recognize the unfolding of all of it and the rebirth and the transformation and the heart opening and having that capacity and willingness and desire and motivation and passion to get back to what it is that you love, but in a new way. So anyway, that's the little share that I have, and I look forward to all that is to come at Joy and at Unwind. A little shift with Unwind now. It's Unwind, altars, and design. So we still have our store, but now the front of the store when you walk in is a workshop. And in the basement is the woodworking workshop for building altars of all kinds and all celebrations of life, from weddings to seasonal celebrations to just really art pieces that for people to have in their homes, businesses, outside. We're really Josh and I are diving into that because design lives in my heart. It's what I originally went to school for 20 years ago, was interior design, and how it's reflected spiritually in my life has been pretty amazing. And to get back into that, not back into it, but to go deeper into it. I've always done it on and off for work, even working with clients and whatnot. So to get deeper into, that artistic, creative outlet is very exciting. And then the Buddha Bus, we have our coming up, the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum field trip on December 4th. We have 6 spots left for that. It's on the yoga schedule. Sign up for it. It's $85. We got the trip there. We have the museum. That includes the museum tickets. That includes snacks on the way there. That includes snacks on the way home. And, some shared wisdom. And it's just going to be a very, very cool event. I'm super excited. That's one of my favorite places in the world, is that museum. So if you've never been, or you've been and you love it and you want to go with a group, it's mindful travel, enlightened travel, the Buddha Bus. We get to go together. So, grab a spot for that for sure. And then December 11th, we're adding one for a kirtan that's happening in Haverhill. So we'll leave Joy around 5:30. We're all going to go out to eat and then walk on over to that kirtan. Shiva Leela is the name of the group. Super excited about getting back into a space to share music and kirtan, singing and chanting. So that will be, haven't quite figured it out. It's going to be on the schedule very soon, either $20 or $25, basically just to cover the ride. And then the kirtan is by donation. Obviously dinner, you'll just cover the cost of your own food. So that would be a fun one to jump on the bus and go together as a group to that. And so check that out. It'll be on the schedule soon. I'll let you know. Anyway, happy Sunday or whenever you're watching this, and I look forward to seeing you in the studio this week. Of course, if you have any questions, comments, anything, feel free to reach out, and namaste.